Welcome once more to FM Bazaar. This is Bali Brought Up, presented to you. This is English news. First, the heading. There was been arrestation a pastor in the Nigeria of Cameroon for the graduation of kafiash in the time of Korokoro drivers. Prophet Apostle Suleman of Omega Fire Ministry International was being spoke a spark that this Korokoro that is only charring and wenting is a experimentation that all the members of the whole wide world are eating, and they are glutting that the kafiash is dirty. Now the news in full. When Korokoro was started playfully, people that was talking that it's only a small I-6s. But when it was started to be killing people, killing kafiash, all the members of the all countries was spoke that what? This is a wati. How can a Korokoro, little Korokoro, be killing people and went in? It's so that there was part that them shall did a international quarantine, that they might call it that quarantination. That means the quarantinos of all nations is in the one place. In this quarantination, there was spoke that they don't want to see the graduation of kafiash in any place that it shall day. In the church show, no graduation. In the Njangi Haso, no graduation. In the Mareto, no graduation. In the Kraidayo, no graduation. But some pastors and some other kafiashes was when I was strongly hurt. The thing that was took place in the Nigeria of Africa was that a pastor that is almost like a white man of Nyangali colors was when graduation kafiash in the church in the time that the Nigerian government was spoke that they don't want to see graduation of kafiash in one eye place. When he was graduation this kafiash to be spoken in tongues and didn't shakarabadabas skandabadus, borogos skandabadabadas skandabadus, padagarabas skandabadus, a kafiash of kutus was burst inside the church like a toka. Inside this kafiash of kutus that was burst inside the church, one of the arresters was a man that is a war in the biblical. When he was told that I say what I will not do in this position. Was we not told that no one man shall no graduation? It's so that he was quoted the pastor and was started to be spoken the true thing that was there inside the Bible. This arrester was no Bible from Genesis to Revelation and from Revelation to Malachi. When he was spoke this part, the prophet was opening him up and was wondering. He was wondered that, hey, that means the prophet have become the prophecy. If you have not yet saw this video, if you have not near this video that is went in virus in the outside, that means a time have came for you to bathe hands. May you now near the video and bathe hands.
You have violated and you have broken the rules and you have done what is not appropriate. As we have often tell people and we re-emphasize it over and over again, on Fridays we shut down some mosques at Kubwa. Today we went around and said there should not be gathering. And we know and we understand clearly well that you understand the holy books very well. And like we have always re-emphasized over and over again, that when the Messiah Jesus was asked question by the Pharisees about Caesar, he said to them to give that which belongs to Caesar to Caesar. And when Apostle Paul spoke to the church of God that abide and worship at Rome, in Romans 13 verses 1 and 2, he told them to be subject to all authorities, for they that be are ordained of God. We understand that very clearly. We said people should sit down and stay at home because we understand that what we are doing is a complex puzzle. And if they sit down at home, whatever prayers they want to offer can be offered.
I hear.
That means that our prayers can be heard anywhere. What you are doing is a contravention. What you are doing is a breach of the rule. And we, as a people under God, living and enforcing the law, may I use the word of Mordecai, for such a time as this, we do what is appropriate. We will come with us for some explanation.
As you have near in the video and bathe hands, that is how it was there. The pastor himself was bathe handed and say, how is this arrester new biblical like that? He is even spoken biblical past me himself that I am a prophet. That means like play, the prophet have neatically became the prophetess. We are spoken that all man to be respectation the thing where the government have spoke. Commenting from that spark, we shall went to a other spoke that is Ewa, Endon, and Endutu. Apostle Sulemanu, that was first day in Hausa man, it was a Malamo, we doesn't knew. That was turn around, and was the last day a apostle of Christ. After baptization, he was came and spoke a spark that is Ewa. Uncle Sule was spoke that this coronavirus that is killing people and went in is because of a experimentation that all the members of Africa have gathered to experiment. He was spoke that as it is killing people and went in, they are glutting. But they spoke that he was spoke that Omar was bare hands is when he was spoke that even the Pope, Jesus in the Vatican, his hand is dead. He was spoke that the only mbe that his hand is not dead is Uncle Dona. And he was spoke that America them has spoken that Uncle Dona is a bad president. But when they shall come out in chair, all them shall be fans. If you have not yet near this video that is went in virus, now it's time for you to near the video and beef hands.
COVID-19 is an experiment. And now they are rejoicing that they could shake the world. And they would wait for another 2 years. In 2022, if I tarry to come, something worse will happen and it will also originate from them. The world leaders are coming together to have a synergy that will make all religions have a common ground. And the Pope is part of it. America is their target, but the president is their obstacle. America should not joke with the next election because they always submit, they always support the opponent of the current president. Before I go further, let me say this. The Lord gave me a prophecy last year or so, or 2 years ago, that Trump will not be re-elected. And I was worried. He said it. I've been worried. I've been praying. And the Lord spoke to me that anything the Lord tells us is to intercede.
As you have near the video, that is how it was there. But we was want to ask Uncle Sule, Prophet Senior. I should not just call another Uncle Sule. Now they should be spoken that I am not a respectation man of Christ. You was first spoke a spark after Uncle Joe was spoke that on the 27 I days of the number 3 I month of the year 2000 and this year, Koro shall disappear. You was came again and spoke your own spark that Koro shall just wake up one day itself and just vanish. Itself shall not know the thing that shall took it, but you does not knew you the day that it shall went. And you was spoke that it's God that was back to you, that he was spoke this spark. You have come again and spoke again that God again have spoke again to you that this Koro that is making like that is the all the of the way that one that it should be like that. Are you sure? You know that I'm questioning your prophecy. It's just that the other one that you people first spoke was no worker. And you have went and point finger and be looking the Pope bad eye that his hand is dead. That means you mean to spoke that the Pope that is in the Vatican, a Calician, can be putting his hand in a bad dust? How can you spoke that a Pope have put his hand inside a chair that want to bat in the way? Ha. Does that not just mean that the Pope is a Satan and you and the other Kafiash is when I got? Anyways, it was just a spoke that we said that we should spark. If what God have spoke to you is the thing that you have saw, it's still fine. If it's not the thing that you have not saw, we doesn't knew. Because God is not spoken but to all the Kafiash. He's only selecting the Kafiash to spoke to them. People see like Uncle Joe and Uncle Sule. God is spoken to them in the morning, spoken to them in the afternoon, spoken to them in the evening, spoken to them anytime. In fact, them and God, they are parliament. They just spoke anyhow. So we are spoken that any spoke that you have spoke, we are only praying that God should hear your spokes and we should intercede. Because you was spoke that is only God that gifted and that's why he that took it. That was today's channel. This is the English news. Check out by FMB Production. Presented by Bani Botop under the serious celebration of the General Kafiash. May God bless you and give you long life. And may you so your jackass and your jackass.